Is there ever a time you would prioritize carbs rather than fats, and vice versa, and why?
Your carb intake should mainly be consumed around your training time, so before, during, and after. And with those carb meals, you want to mitigate your fats because fats slow down the absorption of carbohydrates. The meals in which you're going to have your fats are primarily outside of your training windows. So leading up to your training, you'll have a carbohydrate meal with a fast-acting protein source or an easy digesting protein source. And during your workouts, you could have your essential amino acids with your creatine and fast-acting carbohydrates, which will go directly into the muscles to be used for your training. And then post-workouts, you want a fast-acting / fast-digesting protein with a fast-digesting and fast-releasing carbohydrates, because directly after your training, your body is literally begging for the nutrients. Your body is in survival mode from breaking down those muscle fibers, and you want to replenish the glycogen stores that have been depleted by having a fast-acting source. So if you have a low glycemic index carbohydrate directly after your training, you still have to go through a long digestion process and slow releasing process before your muscles can really absorb it. So that's why you want to have the simple carbohydrates directly after your training. That also means that your fats are mainly going to be like your last meal before you go to bed or the first meal when you wake up. And this would also depend on what time you're training. So let's say if you train in the morning, you would want to have your fast-acting carbohydrates right from the get-go and then leave your big meals on for later in the day. And if you're training midday, you'll have 1 or 2 big meals leading up to your training, and then an hour and a half or 2 hours before your training, you would have your pre-workout meal, which would consist of the more simple carbohydrates that are going to fuel your workouts, and post-workouts, which would be consisting of the more simple carbohydrates and fast-acting proteins for your body to absorb directly after your workout, and then maybe a big meal later.